Hello everybody, we are
Hello.
back and we are very close to the end of the championship, well, of the qualification of the round robin. This is almost the last match, we are almost there. So tonight we will know who will qualify and who will go away. So we have very strong matches, like
Yeah,
the four teams are
in,
matching each
in,
other.
in Bermuda Bowl we have really many interesting matches that you will see in a moment. Okay. Now you see in Bermuda Bowl what's happening. You noticed before that France.
Yeah, France is against Netherlands and
So
Sweden will be against USA2.
So the first against the second, and the third against the fourth, and the third against the fourth is a very good match because they are almost at the same points. On the contrary, Netherlands should really have a very good win to go in the first position.
Yeah.
Another very interesting match is the one between Egypt and Sweden, because both teams are very interested in this match. Because Sweden doesn't want to risk to become fourth.
But Sweden is against USA2.
Sweden.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
These are the old ones.
Well, these are the old ones. Sweden is against the USA2.
Yeah, which is
which
really
means
important because like they don't want to be fourth
The-
and they don't want they want to be third, so it's gonna be tricky.
Sandra, can we see the new matches?
Those are the old ones. So
Yeah.
and these are the new ones.
These are the new ones. So
USA one is against Egypt.
USA one is against Egypt, and this is another very interesting match because USA one is. I don't know how much it is interest to win this match, but it could go in the third position. So anyway, I think the USA one will do their best to win
Yeah,
the match. So
knowing them,
it's
yes.
not easy for Egypt. Egypt took a good advantage with the not so the surprising victory against your team,
Against
Carlotta,
Sweden, yeah.
against Sweden. And so now he is a very good position because Monaco is
11 points.
is
behind.
11 points. Even if Monaco has to play Argentina, who doesn't seem to be in a very good form in this
So
championship.
if you have to bet,
Well, I bet just in a second, but I say that the match between the 10th, which is Italy, and the 11th, which is New Zealand, will be really the last hope match.
yeah.
The team will not win by far. This match will be out of any possibility. And my favorite at the moment is, it was this morning, is still Monaco.
I think like I really would like to see Egypt in the first 8 teams because they never did such a great result.
Yeah,
But at the same time, I think that seeing Monaco facing the strongest team now, it's totally a different thing in the round robin and in the
completely.
in the knockouts.
When you play
they
against
might even win this championship.
when you
after
play
the knockouts.
again El Gamo Elnes, everything can happen.
Yeah.
They are, in my opinion, they are one of the best trippers in the world.
Well, of course, it's
La-
easy to say that.
Let's say now in the what's
The
happening
Venice Cup.
in the Venice Cup, where Sweden is practically mathematically first. Maybe something incredible could happen, but it's here we have to notice that USA one had a very impressive run
Yeah.
to the 9th position, and now he has the possibility
Just 7 points, huh?
just 7 points from Poland. Poland is now facing France. So and
Which is a tough team.
it's not France could be also be proud to win an important match, that
Sure.
two matches from the end, while
The Netherlands are against China, but the Netherlands are already winning. So
yeah, and US one is playing Sweden, so
Well,
it's
good luck.
it's not that easy. Even because it is very important. Sweden has no direct interest in the match, but for them, I think is much better than any other teams enters the 8, but not USA1,
Yeah,
because you
exactly.
never know. They have seen, as we have,
Yeah.
that they are improving, so they don't want them to
Yeah,
be.
but knowing also the Swedish girls, I know they would never play games like strategic games.
Yeah.
So they will always do their best. You can see it from the result. They
Yeah.
scored an amazing result in
So
the round robin. So
they play their best.
yeah, they always play their best.
So
So
it's no.
yeah.
It's
What about the seniors? The Dorsey Cup?
the Dorsey Cup.
Trophy. Here we are.
USA2 was first from the beginning up to now. Is a really strong team. France and Italy too. They are for sure, I think, qualified. No, they are surely qualified.
But this is the most complicated one. Like
This is the
from
most
Israel is like 8th with the 218 points, and like till China, Hong Kong, which is just 6 points behind. So it's not much, even if our a lot of
Do
positions.
you remember that Japan was 11th before, and they had a very good
They're
victory, and
7th
they
now.
are 7th now.
Everything can happen.
It can happen, really everything in this. Now Japan is facing Egypt, which is not as strong as the open team. So good situation for Japan. Then let's see, Israel is facing.
Israel is facing China, Hong Kong.
China, Hong Kong, which is not such a bad
No,
team.
they are 13,
Even
so
interested.
they have to do their best.
Yes, they are. Another. Austria is playing against.
Austria is playing against. Where is Austria? It's against USA1.
USA1.
So it's a tough job.
Yeah, this is a very difficult match for them.
Yeah.
So, but I think that I don't know if you are so experienced to can do it, but
Okay.
I think we have no way to make any
And now
forecast.
I think we will have to go to the biograph room because what's going on, Sandra?
Yes.
Okay. So at 8 tonight there will be the captains meeting, and they will decide what
The first 4 teams of every championship will choose their opponents in the quarterfinal and in the semifinal.
Yeah.
And we
will
be live
live,
with somebody downstairs to interview the captains and
probably.
and ask them why they've made such choose and everything they want to ask.
Sandra, can we have the lineup of this match, please? Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
it's very good.
This
nice.
is a good match.
This is a good, very interesting match.
And look at the players. A lot of young players. It's a very nice game. Like Brad and Joe against Frederick and Johan, which I think it's a really nice table. It's like they are very good friends as well. They get along very well. So it's going to be a very interesting match.
The only not such young pair is the American.
Yeah, but
well, I don't mean
they're
they're old.
one of the youngest.
So they
the
balance.
Rimstead brother. Yeah. It's balanced.
Yeah, they're balanced.
It's quite a young match. And so we now give the line to the biograph. And at the moment, Sweden is leading by 7 points on USA2. So it's already an interesting match. So let's go and see. And
Thank you all. Thank you, Carlotta.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can he afford to play another trump? I guess he can. He knows with a diamond. Let's say they win trump and hit him with a diamond, but that will establish dummies jack.
Bon, il joue un tour d'atout, mais il ne pourra pas enlever l'atout puisqu'il doit franchir les trèfles avant.
One more trick for defenders if they rough a club. Any other continuation, we'll let declarer have the rest. So a club double, a heart showing spades in the closed room. No trump east, balanced with 2 diamonds, finding a really good fit. West could compete over 3 clubs.
Donc le flanc a 7 levées de tête. Et le déclarant 6. Donc tout est bien dans le meilleur des mondes. Et en salle fermée, il faut prendre la dame de carreau pour faire 3 carreaux. Donc en salle fermée, un trèfle contre. Voilà, il a pris la dame de carreau. Donc ce qui n'est pas un exploit parce que le déclarant a le compte de la main de nord avec 4 piques par sa réponse d'un cœur qui monte et pique, 3 cartes à cœur puisque Sud en a 4 au maximum et 5 cartes à trèfle par son réveil. Donc c'était pas difficile de prendre la dame de carreau.
Looks like one down.
Ah bon, oui. Donc,
And is that about 5 for the US? We can see that the diamond lead should beat the contract. 4 diamond tricks, 2 spades and a club, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes.
donc un sans atout a l'air de chuter avec 4 levées de carreau, le roi de trèfle et as-roi de pique. Voilà. Le déclarant une solution gagnante, c'est l'impasse trèfle. Donc je pense que et sans l'impasse trèfle, il peut pas gagner, il a que Sylvé, même s'il arrivait à franchir les piques.
So will he go directly for the club finesse, heart to dummy and club finesse, or is he going to postpone things, trying with a spade on her before anything else?
Oui, jouer un pique, ça ne doit pas coûter grand-chose. On ne sait pas ce qui peut se passer. L'impasse trèfle peut attendre.
If diamonds are 4-3, he only loses 3 diamonds and 2 spades.
Voilà, un petit coup de pique.
Yeah. Is it covering the diamond? Maybe some blockage. No.
Voilà. Moss réfléchit parce que s'il laisse son partenaire en main, il l'oblige à jouer trèfle.
So does he want to let Gru win the diamond and hope for a club continuation?
Ce qui est le bon flanc si le déclarant a la dame de cœur au lieu de la dame de trèfle, il faut ouvrir les trèfles. Donc c'est plus facile. Non, ça fait pas cette levée non plus.
I'm not sure if South would have played the 2 of hearts if North had only had the 8 and not the 9. I think if you win the king in order to play another spade and then enter dummy to finesse clubs, it's not so good. No. Took his medicine immediately.
Donc le sans atout est 14-16. Donc ça déplace l'entame.
The difference now is 14-16 in this room for the no trump, whereas in the closed they had to be the club first and pass the no trump. So who's going to be first to 7 here? 3 clubs, 2 diamonds, and 2 hearts. In the other room, a spade lead. Three. I think they are likely to make it, even in the closed room. Maybe, okay.
Voilà, je pense que ça va faire une égalité. Nord-Sud ont un 4 piques à jouer. Pas facile sur Antamatu.
I have a friend who would never open a 4-4-4-1 unless he had 16 high card points. But if you have a method which says 4-4-4-1 with 11 to something, then of course you do it.
Donc Nord-Sud sont non vulnérables, c'est trèfle de précision. Et 2 carreaux, c'est n'importe quel 4-4-4-1 de 10 à 15 points. Non, c'est courte à carreau avec 4-4 majeur, éventuellement 4-3 majeur. Voilà.
The normal lead against the 4-4-1 is a trump.
Voilà. L'entame normale sur un, contre un 4-4-4-1, c'est à tout. Oui. Donc tout d'un coup, le déclarant n'a plus l'ombre d'une levée.
if defenders were allowed to play trumps every time, that would be good enough to beat the contract. However, East doesn't have enough entries.
Donc il y a 5 levées de pique et 2 levées et 2 as. Il aurait fallu faire 3 coupes. Comme S va pouvoir jouer 2 fois à tout, le contrat va chuter.
I have another trump.
Voilà.
Yes.
Alors, petite rêve du mort, et là, West va être bien embêté quand même. Ah non, je me demande si on ne gagne pas en jouant carreau coupé et trèfle du mort. West prend la dame, s'il joue carreau, il livre une levée. S'il joue cœur, il livre une levée. Et s'il joue trèfle, il livre une levée. Voilà, c'était une position gagnante. Alors que Moss a essayé de jouer roi-dame de cœur placé. Et ça ne gagne pas puisque ça donne une rentrée, à Est qui peut jouer le 3e tour d'atout. Donc roi-dame de cœur placé, ce n'est pas une solution gagnante.
King of Hearts now, I think. Small club would probably also work. A high club is not good enough. Heart king? Or what? I think that is the Heart King. I hope it's not. Oh, yeah. Jack of clubs. I think would end play west. No, they can play a small club back. I don't think he can make it now.
Différence de style, ouverture d'un carreau en troisième au lieu de 3 carreaux.
So 3 diamonds making. Sorry, not making, but 3 no is on for east-west.
Q8 de Nystrom qui est maximum de son pass.
Two no trumps.
Sur compte.
Let's see if they play support
No.
doubles and if they're mandatory. Yes, apparently they're mandatory. Double showing 3-card heart support. Saving East from a difficult decision what to bid.
Donc c'est difficile d'annoncer le sans-atout avec l'As troisième, puisqu'on est déshabillé à l'entame et que l'ouvreur a souvent une entrée. Avec 15, il va peut-être faire... Il a le choix entre passe, 200 atouts et 3 trèfles. « 300 atouts aussi, hein, peut-être, mais...
Nah.
Non.
Nah. I don't think he's going to bid. West is a passed hand, so
Voilà.
yeah.
Donc en salle fermée, Nord à 3 carreaux va sans doute perdre 200. Et là, 2 piques vont se faire. Bon, le jeu de Nord montre sûrement 6 carreaux et les enchères montrent 3 cœurs. Les cœurs 5-3. Voilà, l'as de trèfle, mais il faut rentrer en main pour... Donc soit les trèfles sont 3-1 et les piques 3-3, soit les trèfles sont 2-2 et les piques 4-2. Donc il va sans doute jouer pique classe et trèfle pour voir laquelle des deux solutions.
How many spades have you shown with this bidding?
Who?
I think that was what Gru was interested in.
Bon. Bon, là, il va jouer As-Roi de pique. perdre la dame seconde en or, c'est pas très bon. Hein, on se fait raccourcir.
I guess he can win 2 high spades now, losing 2 spade tricks, maximum of 2 spade tricks, 2 hearts and a diamond. Or can he afford to finesse spades? If the queen doubleton, yeah, I think that's the correct play. Unfortunately for South, he has to play away from his heart queen now.
Bon, ben, on n'empaille pas en salle fermée. Voilà. Les ouvertures à 10 maintenant. Alors, un cœur de trèfle, là on a effectivement de quoi dire 4 cœurs. Voilà. Donc Ouest a envie de prendre parce qu'il sait qu'il faut faire le flanc carreau. Maintenant, il ne faut pas filer de levée à carreau, hein, sinon c'est la perdante pique qui s'en va.
I don't think at your local club that everybody would be in 4 hearts. Most of you wouldn't open and most of you wouldn't overcall a no trump.
Et donc là, il ne faut pas mettre le valet de carreau. Hein.
Mm-hmm. Small now, or else.
Les deux sont possibles, hein. 6 trèfles, 4 piques, 2 carreaux, 1 cœur, ou 6 trèfles, 3, 3, 1.
I'm not so sure that the diamond backed by Uppmark was best. That is to say, I'm sure it was not best, but he should know this may make difficulties for West.
Oui, comme Peter Sundelin le dit, le retour carreau n'était peut-être pas le meilleur. Parce qu'il, comme il rejoue 4e meilleur, voilà, du coup ça fait un argument pour West pour mettre le valet de carreau. Parce que West va se dire, mais s'il a 3 cartes, il ne va pas rejouer carreau. Et il y a un argument pour ne pas le mettre, c'est que si le partenaire est double ton carreau, de toute façon, je ne peux pas reprendre la main. Voilà. Il fronce des sourcils, il ne sait pas, il a 2 choix.
Nystrom had hoped for East to hold Ace Doubleton Diamond instead. Would have been the easy way to beat the contract. If Uppmark has a Doubleton Diamond and Nystrom lets this go, he's losing a potential diamond trick, but if he puts in an honor and North has ace third, then if declare as ace Doubleton or spade, then he will get rid of a spade on the diamond. If he has king, So say declarer has king double turn of spades and ace third of diamonds, then theoretically he can establish a spade 10 and throw away his diamond. Newstom already knows that the opening was shaded a little. It's more likely declarer had the ace of spades, so therefore perhaps ducking now is better.
Donc avec l'as de pique en or, il ne va pas pouvoir battre. Donc l'hypothèse de nécessité, c'est le roi de pique. Alors maintenant, un petit argument ténu, c'est ouvrir avec 10 points, 5 cœurs et 2 piques, ça se fait moins facilement qu'avec 10 points, 5 cœurs et 3 piques. C'est ténu. C'est vraiment ténu. Mais c'est sans doute pour ça que Nord a ouvert à 10, c'est parce qu'il avait des majeurs. Des as, des rois, des majeurs.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Youth Corner again. I have prestigious guests today, and we're going to talk a little bit about the youth and the juniors and how this championship is going on so far. So we remind you that we have 70 teams playing starting from today, 17 in the juniors, 12 in the youngsters, 15 in the girls, and 26 on the kids. It's a very interesting presence at this championship. Jade, you will probably say something and chit-chat a little bit with Otto.
I'd like to introduce Otto. Otto is the head of the youth championships and the committee. I want to thank you for creating, this opportunity for so many countries to be represented. I think it's been a great thing so far. And what is your feeling about this?
Feelings are great. If you remember Atlanta in 2013. We were in Atlanta for this open event, and we didn't have the under 15, under 16 age category. If you remember the Atlanta, the competitors mostly from China and United States of America. But the number of participation was low, but the striking thing was that the field was mostly so young that we felt something's going on. And we looked at their ages and saw that they were so young. It was apparent that there was a demand for a new age category, age group. And then we talked with President Rona, and then WWF decided to start with a new age group, which we now say 15 and under, the kids category. And at the beginning, some people had some reservations. Will it be a success? or is this just a coincidence for a first time in Atlanta? But no, as you see here now, this age group, under 15, or some sports say under 15, they mean 15 and under. While some others say under 15, they say 14, 13 and lower. So let's say 15 and under. This is the largest group, as you can see here.
By a lot.
By a lot, it's the largest group. And I'm so happy and satisfied by seeing this, because this is the future. This is the future of bridge. And obviously those very young people will be with us, will be within the bridge community, will be playing bridge tournaments, championships for many years, at least graduating from at least till the time they graduate from the university. Maybe they will make a break afterwards for their jobs, for their livings, but still they will be coming back, because their blood will be carrying bridge, since they are bridge players since they were 10, 11, 13, 14 years old. This is the first time I'm seeing this all over this place. I'm really very happy.
And this is also a nice way to keep them together and to make them have fun, in order for them to come back, to make their interest growing in this game. So they will hopefully not quit, because this is another problem with the kids.
It's not only fun. It's not only fun, and it's not only bridge. This is not only good for bridge. It is not only good them to play bridge and fun. International events, international championships are a huge experience of life experience. That makes their windows, that makes their angles so wider compared to the other guys who don't travel, who don't see new cultures, who don't meet new people, who don't eat different food. It's so important. It's so important to get objectivity about the world, to get your vision bigger and bigger, larger and larger. This is also very important and very good for them to build up as better persons.
Wow, this is a very interesting lesson for us, for everybody actually. And also the geography of participants is changing probably. We see a really great participation from China, almost a little bit more than 40% of the teams are coming from China. So the bridge is changing worldwide.
Yeah, China is really the, how do you say, leading factors in the youth bridge now, with the numbers, with the quantities. I hope this will have impact on other Asian countries as their neighbors, and we will have more and more from Asia. And also, when you have such quantities from some parts of the world, it is contagious. It is of course contagious, and it will have impacts on other countries. I think this is the right track. We stick to the plan, and I think the future. For the future, we have a hope.
We surely have. And in the meantime, our director is showing us the ranking from the junior teams. They are playing right now, so we can see Norton. I think it's a mixed team with Norwegian and England probably players, and we have USA and Japan a little bit of. Yeah, there's not so many Chinese teams in this particular category, but can we have just a quick look at the other rankings just with the youngsters? This is the Venus Cup. Okay, we will have them probably in a while, or in the next youth corner. Oh, there we are. Oh, we have the youngsters teams again. Thank you. And yeah, still China is leading. They are very close so far. They just started, so it's going to be interesting to follow this. And we can just move to the girls. there we are. And now in the girls, the Chinese teams are more present than, right, rather than in the other category.
Well, the Shanghai girls team, two of the pairs were in the Shanghai girls team. Two of the pairs won medals in the pairs event for the women. They also had two other pairs who were in the cup category. So this is a very strong team in the girls category from Shaanxi. They're young too. I mean, this is a group that are, I think they're all under 20. I think, in fact,
yeah, there's a wider range of age in the girls because they don't have different categories. So
yes, there's not. And Otto was telling me earlier that there are so many young teams but most of them are from China, that we're hoping to spread this category out even more. You were commenting on this earlier about the number of youth.
Yeah.
So we have, there we are. This is the kids team. So 26 teams is the most important, the larger group.
Four of the first five is Chinese.
I'd like to point out that it isn't just quantity of players, though, that generate quality of play. I mean, let's take a look. The Norwegian under-16 teams. I mean, we have teams from Thailand who are actually doing quite well. So it isn't just the Chinese teams. Germany, and this is early. This is the first match.
Right? Of course. It's the Asian culture that is coming. Is coming over. All right, so we can probably say, Jade, do you want to add something?
There's a couple. Yeah. We have I would like to remind people the captain's meeting tonight will be live.
Of course, the captain of the Bermuda Bowl Venus Cup and Dorsey Trophy. Yeah, it will be live at 8 o'clock.
And I'd also like to point out that you can follow all of these through the websites of the various websites of the WBF. The junior competitions, the results will be available as they come in, and you can get to root for your team and root for other teams to beat other teams that help your team. So we're very much about competition.
Yeah.
This is not just a celebration, though. I mean, this is a true competition. This is a world championship, and everybody's playing seriously for their nation.
All right, so thank you for being here. I hope to see you soon, and see you in the next Youth Corner. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Deux carreaux, ça doit être un multicolore. Nord va surcontrer pour faire annoncer la couleur à son partenaire. Et Est, il ne va pas se fatiguer, il va dire 300 atouts. Ah non.
Blue double says bid your suit, I think.
Oui. Ah non, le trèfle, c'était un trèfle de précision en fait. Je confonds avec Moss Gru qui joue les enchères naturelles vulnérables. Hein.
I believe we would most of us would manage to make 3 no trumps. You have three clubs, 3 hearts, and some way you should be able to get 3 spades. Not everybody has done that.
Bon, il manque une levée. Donc les trèfles 3-3 peuvent attendre pour la fin. Maintenant, il faut manier les piques. Donc le maniement technique pour faire 3 levées, c'est plutôt de jouer roi de pique, as de pique, pour, des fois qu'il y a un honneur second, et pique, en espérant qu'il soit 3-3 ou un honneur second. C'est ce qu'il a l'air de vouloir faire. Oui. As de pique, pique le roi et pique le valet. Donc là, c'est le Schlemacher qui est possible.
In the closed room, a diamond was diamonds. Here, it has nothing to do with diamonds. It's either a weak no trump or any unbalanced hand with the 4-card major. Not 5 of a major, that is.
Alors en salle ouverte, je ne suis pas sûr que Est-Ouest savent qu'ils ont un fit 8e à carreau, puisque l'ouverture d'un carreau précision est fourre-tout.
I think Grew's 2 heart bid exaggerated slightly what he had. He showed a good race in spades, and admittedly he has 4 of them, but not much else.
Voilà.
Okay, 3 spades, primarily asking for a stopper. Now, he said he had a cubit in hearts. and they may well reach the slam. So I had my opening, I had hearts, I had a stopper and spades. Is it good enough now to cube it 4 spades? It's certainly not good enough if East has the club king instead of the diamond king.
En fait, est-ce un bon jeu que quelle que soit la couleur de l'ouvreur, même s'il ne sait pas si c'est des carreaux ou des trèfles, il a un bon jeu. Donc sur le qubit contré, on passe quand on a envie de savoir s'il y a l'as en face. Et on parle quand on s'en fiche, c'est-à-dire quand on est singleton ou quand on a le contrôle, on parle.
That confirms the first round control, but it doesn't really, yeah. Can we have 7? No, we cannot. Yes.
Donc la séquence de la salle fermée devrait être reproduite.
With the friendly distribution of all the cards now, north, south, I think, can make 2 hearts. They lose a spade, 2, 3 hearts, and a diamond. East-west can make a no trump, I think.
Donc une ligne de jeu consisterait à tirer ses maîtresses et couper trèfle du valet de cœur et d'attendre une deuxième levée d'atout. Ah mais ça fait que 7 levées. 2 et 2, 4. Ça fait que 7 levées. Donc il y a roi-dame de pique placé. Voilà. Ou les carreaux 3-3.
C. 4 spades is a make, since you lose a heart, a diamond, and a club on a guess. Monaco bid it and made it, but there are still quite a few imps behind, or VPs behind. And they need to win 2 matches.
Bon, 170 dans les 2 salles, j'ai l'impression. Ah, un peu de mouvement. Donc là, il y a un chelem à cœur ou à trèfle en est-ouest.
Let's see if somebody gets to slamming and gets doubled with the 2 aces.
Donc avec 15 et 4 cartes, donc en salle fermée avec 15 et 4 cartes, il n'a dit que 2 cœurs, ce qui se comprend puisqu'il y a forcément un roi qui tombe mal. Le contre va aider à... Bon. Donc il y a deux problèmes à résoudre avec la main d'ouest, c'est le contrôle carreau, ça va être fait, et la qualité de l'atout. Ah. Voilà. Et Est a décidé de régler. Est, il règle tous les contrôles, la qualité de l'atout et tous les contrôles, donc il règle le problème. Maintenant, Nystrom se dit, mais s'il y a un grand chelem. Bon, empaillage en salle fermée. West a répondu 2 As. Il aurait pu répondre 2 As c'est une chicane ou 6 cœurs. Puisqu'il voit le chelem quasiment.
And the closed room. West transferred to hearts, then showed clubs, hearts again, cubed clubs, I think it must be. How many aces do you have? I have 2. Where do you have them? Since I don't know, I will pass 5 hearts. Yeah.
Je trouve pas ça habile, hein, parce que sur le blackwood, on répond 5 piques, 2 As et une chicane. On répond, 2 As et la dame d'atout. Donc quand Est pose le blackwood, c'est qu'il supporte cette réponse. Ou alors qu'il a la dame d'atout dans la main.
I'm not sure that the Swedish captain or coach can tell us what 3 clubs and 3 diamonds were.
Bon. Donc,
I have good trumps, but is that what you were asking about?
Donc parfois l'enchère de 5 cœurs demande la qualité de l'atout, parfois demande le contrôle à carreau. Là, il demande les deux en même temps.
I suppose 5 hearts could be interpreted as, say, do you have a diamond control? After all, that's the one the opponents showed. I believe the first 3 clubs showed good heart support already, so maybe this is asking for diamond control. Oh.
600 atouts, c'était quoi? 500 atouts.
I don't know what you're asking about, but I have it. What is it you have? It? Perhaps you believe spade ace is a good thing.
Bon, 5 cœurs, ça devrait demander le contrôle carreau, parce que Est a répondu positivement au Texas et Hardy 3 cœurs. Donc bon, les atouts sont là. C'est le contrôle carreau qui n'est pas annoncé. Et 500 atouts, c'est j'ai le roi de carreau. Je veux bien jouer 600 atouts. L'as de carreau, ça serait 6 carreaux. En principe, sur 5 cœurs, 5 cœurs non forcing. Ah, proposition de Grand Chelem. En principe, sur 5 cœurs, on a le contrôle, on dit 6, et si on a le contrôle du premier tour, on dit quelque chose d'autre. Donc normalement, 500 atouts, ça devrait être quand même le contrôle du premier tour. Donc l'enchère de 500 atouts a l'air d'être une peau de banane. Voilà, tant pis.
Hello everybody.
Hello everybody.
We are back online, and as you saw, USA1 defeated Sweden, but the most important thing I have to say you is that at 8 o'clock we will be live on Facebook, YouTube and all our channels for the captains meeting, in which the captains will decide the new future
Which team?
world champion, because in those meetings you decide almost everything, because it depends how you choose, and you have the world champion because they will get to defeat each other. So what do you think about it?
Well, it's difficult to pick up a team because time to time you pick a team and you lose. So
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like even if Monaco was 8 or Egypt was 8, it depends how they behave in the knockouts, because nothing is said. Maybe they didn't play that well during the round robin against the strong teams or the weak teams, and in the knockouts they defeat them. You never can say never.
I think that Egypt is the revelation of the tournament. He survived the first match against Sweden and now he's still doing well. So
yeah,
he has very, very good chance to qualify.
Well, let's see who is going to qualify, for example, in Bermuda Bowl. If the situation stays like this, we have France will be the first to choose, and then Netherlands. But I think that, and then the two USA teams. But Sweden is winning on USA1, so it could be Sweden could pass USA1 or USA2. And in this very moment, Fernando, if you were France And the four teams to choose were Sweden, China, Bulgaria, and Egypt.
I think that Egypt is my choice.
Is your choice.
Yes.
You know, you see what happens usually. Let's say the situation stays like this. USA2 is going to play Sweden, which is surely one of the strongest team. And that's why I always say the fourth position, because I think Netherlands will choose Bulgaria or China, then USA1 will choose the left one, and for sure USA2 will play against Sweden.
I think that the Netherlands choose Bulgaria because China is very dangerous. I remember in Feldhoven when Italy chose to play against China, I need to wait to the last ball to defeat it. So
yes, I remember. And look at, for example, now Egypt is losing by a lot by USA, as it was quite expected. But both Monaco and Italy, they didn't took the occasion to get very close to Italy because to Egypt, because Italy is 25 is losing by 1 point against New Zealand, while Monaco, where is Monaco? Can you help me find Monaco? Yes, Monaco is winning, is losing a lot by Fernando's Argentina. There are so many unexpected results.
Yeah, but you know, also like in the last round, Bulgaria is facing Egypt.
Yes, but
and they are 7 and 8. So
I see, Carlotta, but
it's dangerous.
If the situation remains like this, both Italy and Monaco has to
win by 20.
By 20 and hope that Bulgaria doesn't make, not Bulgaria, Egypt does make 10 points.
Yeah, that's exactly.
It's a really, well, everything can happen. For now, I think you have seen many of this situation.
I think that 10 victory points is a lot of advantage at the moment. Bulgaria is qualifying because they have...
no point about that. 25 points on the night, so it's qualified. Bulgaria is qualified.
Maybe the captain choose to play with the two pairs that play relaxes because they are qualified.
Not only qualified, if they lost 20 against Egypt.
But now Bulgaria have 25 aims. 25 victories. It's impossible.
On the ninth play, not on Egypt.
No, on the ninth.
Only they have 15.
So they are qualified.
But look, to be 7 or 8 is exactly the same thing.
Exactly.
It doesn't change nothing. It doesn't make any difference. So I think that Bulgaria will not. Okay. They both.
We need to take a break because tomorrow is a tough day for everything.
Maybe.
So the last match you play more relaxed.
It's something that is normal in sport. You know that tomorrow you have to fight hard. And Carlotta, you're an expert in sport. So don't you think that
no, but it's
normal?
always like that. Like also when the races, the running races, they always like in the batteries they are not doing their best because they want to do their best in the final race. So maybe this is what it's going on with Bulgaria. They are like calming a little bit down, relaxes their mind, and then tomorrow they will try to kick them. So
I think that for Egypt is the ideal situation, the one that created now.
But I've seen one Egyptian player, which is Bernard Pascal, and he was down the stairs, and he was quite nervous, even because they were losing. So I don't think they were doing what Bulgaria is doing, because I saw him and he was like really nervous because he wanted his team to win, and so I really don't know what's going on in this.
Against USA1, he wanted his team to win. Well, no, okay, but I mean, it's not so easy to win.
No, but at least to have a good result. So
Fernando, our two teams, the teams we choose to win, they are second and third. You mean you choose?
No, I choose the Netherlands the first day. So
okay, Carlotta's choose is in the 5th position, which is not a bad, better than fourth. In this case, the same, because the 4th will sure play against the 5th. So. But let's say if we have almost the same situation
in the Venice Cup.
In the Venice Cup, but there is. Oh, look at USA1. They are just a point.
Behind
they-
Poland, it's close.
They really had
And they
a
are
final
defeating,
rush,
Sweden.
and they are defeating Sweden, which is not interesting at all, because Sweden will be first in any case. So we have to say again, of course they relax. They have no interest in being in such a good position.
The deception in the Venice Cup is the France team, because I think that every tournament of France women team is favorite to win, but
Yeah,
in this occasion they did not very well.
but it's a kind of
No,
new
we
team,
have
so
only USA1 who had some chance to enter
Yes.
the first 8. No other teams.
yeah,
They've already-
And the
they have
Poland
to do their best.
women team is not so experiment team,
Yeah.
so maybe USA one.
Yeah,
No, Poland-
I've seen
Can
also,
catch
who
the
came
qualification.
today? Today Klukowski arrived to support Justina, which is playing in the girls team. So it's really nice to see him around, because he's a very nice player and he's very strong. Even if they didn't qualify, he's one of the best players, young players that I know, I think.
Well, he have a girlfriend in the team, no?
Yeah,
Justina.
Justina. That's why he's here probably. Well, also maybe to play the transnational, of course, but it's really nice that he's here to support his girlfriend, and it's a nice thing to do, and he arrived before to give his support, so it's really nice. What's going on in the Dorsey trophy? Can we see it? Thank you, Sandra.
India and Turkey and Israel are 8, 9, and 10.
Oh, they're all there. Right?
Sense. It's
But also,
very close.
also Austria and China and Congo, to me, are not out of the match.
No, but
Because of course, to pass 3 teams
Yeah.
is too difficult for now. I agree with you, but this is the most interesting situation. I think all 3. But look at Japan. Japan is almost. I won't say in a safe position, but they really did well. But Giorgino told me Dubois that Japan has a good team in the seniors.
yes.
And well, USA2 was first from the beginning. They have an incredible average. France is
Italy.
Italy has done a very good. We are very satisfied about their result, and Sweden. And now I think that Sweden is really the only country. And Carlotta.
Yeah, that's it. It's in all the 3
Categories.
competitions. Yeah, it's the only one. Yeah, because we're not sure about France, because in the women team they won't make it for sure.
They have no chance.
So we cannot say that they will qualify. Yeah.
But if you be the captain and player of USA2, what team do you pick? India, Japan?
You care about seniors.
No, but I think I would choose India, because Japan, you cannot read that team. It's like, it's not easy to read the players, it's not easy to read how they play. So I would go with somebody that I already know, and India, it's quite known team, so that's probably why I should pick them.
Well, now you are a captain, no player of France, and India was chosen by USA2. What team?
I would pick Australia, actually. I wouldn't pick Japan.
Australia is a strong
Yeah,
team.
but they know them very well, and they know how to defeat them. So I would pick. Sometimes it's not only a matter of weakness and strengthness, but also knowing the weak points and the strong point of the team.
Fernando, do you think
Well,
that
wait.
as
Now
long
you are
as
a
we
captain,
try-
non-player of Italy.
Okay, no.
You need to choose between Japan or
Yeah,
USA2. USA1.
Not that few. I want to say that we must find some question that embarrass her. I mean, he knows always the good. I mean, we try. Don't say no. We try to make difficult questions, but he always know the answers.
Challenge accepted.
See, look that she is making this job for many years.
Yeah.
And
No,
this is
but-
the third day.
I am astonished. She always know what to say. She always know what she
No, but it's
thought
like
is about.
you are very good at analyzing bridge. I'm very good at analyzing people, because when you're not focusing on the bridge, you are focusing on the characters of the players and of the teams, and you see
Sandra,
different points.
Another lesson.
Some,
Yeah. So we'll be back soon for the last match, and stay tuned because we will know who is going to qualify and who is going to be out. So it's the most important round now.
And don't forget the captain non-player meeting.
Live at 8 o'clock on our channel.
8 o'clock.
So we'll see you there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it finesse in the clubs?
Ah non, il a pas fait, il fait l'impasse trèfle. Voilà. Roi de trèfle et trèfle. Là, il va faire l'impasse pique.
He just rough 3 red cards. He knows there's a long space, but there's a king on them.
Donc,
I think a cross rough would have been safe. This is reasonably safe, but you don't need a finesse if you rough 3 red cards in hand.
In fact, the director did something else than it was done. Standard is to first ask the question with the correct explanation. But he didn't do that because that is obvious.
He did do that.
No, he didn't. He didn't do it with the correct information. He only did it with the wrong information. In order to establish that the lead was in any way sensible. And he established that it wasn't.
With the right explanation. Without explanation.
Yes, with the wrong explanation.
donc Nord, un carreau précision.
Alert.
Dans 2 cartes. Chez eux, un carreau promet au moins 2 cartes.
That's right, he did it the wrong way around.
He did it the wrong way around,
Yeah.
which in this case was the right way around.
No, it wasn't the right way.
Yes, it was, because the answer to the first question is obvious. With correct explanation, you lead a diamond. That's obvious.
Yeah.
So he never asked that question. Or only
Donc on répond à un pic.
the director immediately took the right.
Certains joueurs jouent la réponse un pic forcing au contre d'appel. Hein.
To establish whether the lead
C'est une mauvaise manie de dire la manie française de dire 2 piques avec 8-10. Non, il faut au moins dire 2 piques avec quoi les gagner.
He's supposed to ask.
So he's supposed to ask what they would do with the correct information. But he never did that because it's obvious.
Yeah.
He went
Donc,
in
s'il doit faire un petit quelque chose
which is,
avec ses 7 points.
was the actual lead well rational. And he came out with the correct answer. Well, that it wasn't.
Yeah.
So basically,
Mais d'un autre côté, il n'a pas grand-chose à gagner. Il n'y a pas de manche en vue.
Right thing. Right.
he did the right
Yeah.
thing.
Il ne sait pas que quelle est la couleur de son partenaire. Donc c'est un sans atout peut-être. Voilà.
Because I think we need to go reasonably quickly.
Yeah. So what you're saying is we grab the money. Is that what
There
you're
is a
saying?
reason to do that, yes.
Yeah. We want to find out if he's good for it. Yeah. The thing is not whether he did the right thing. The thing is, did they have any? Was she damaged at all? Even, I mean, they didn't talk about the stage of the match. State of the match. Sorry.
Yeah,
Is that,
but that is something.
is that part of it or not? Should we?
That is
Should
something.
we deal with that?
These arguments, I should put them in. I should put them in these 2 arguments that they did. That the director of the polling did not go about the state of the match.
Yeah.
I should put those
Yeah,
2
put
things
that
in.
I think so. Yes.
But they are not relevant.
No, but they're relevant to the report.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. But we grab the money.
You too?
Yeah, I agree.
Because those arguments aren't valid. The fact that the poll is not with... Because you can't do better than the poll.
No.
You want to take the money?
No, I don't want to.
No, I don't want to either.
No. Should we be nice?
It would be nice.
Okay, fair enough. Once you get in the state of the match argument, then that's why the reason why we're nice about it. But we don't say
Voilà,
that.
égal un IMP. Voilà. Donc mystère pour le match suivant. Hein, le dernier match de cette journée sera décidé en fonction du classement. Voilà, bonsoir.
Peter,
Hmm?
I have the displeasure or the pleasure to say that I will be replaced as French commentator. Oh, Riton Henri is coming? For the rest of the time or just one match? No, at least for 1 week. Oh. Maybe at the end if I... Okay. Nice.
Il y a un chargeur de téléphone qui a été blanc, qui a été oublié sur un fauteuil.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so for me.